Hello everyone, welcome back to Vanilla Extract. And in the last episode, we built up this amazing thing over here. And boy does it look cool, but we're not going to be finishing it just quite yet. So I'm still missing some of the materials needed for over here to complete this greenhouse portion. So we're not doing this, just yet at least. But instead, we're going to be going over here. A little bit of a different project. So there's a competition right now for blacksmiths and armories, and I happen to have wanted to make one. So I kind of made a design, and I kind of want to implement it, and I kind of made it for over here, and I kind of want to do it. You see where this is going, right? So yeah, we're gonna make an armory / blacksmith area, and I'm gonna shove it into this corner here, just to kind of fill out more of this area. I'm thinking that the more we have this area filled out, the more busy it'll look. And I kind of want the bottom to look a little busy. I want it to look like there's a bunch going on. I'm thinking more buildings look like more's going on. Especially since we have a sheep farm now, we need something else in this area. And it might even tie in with this cave over here. What I think I might do is once I build the blacksmithing area, I might make it look like this is the entrance to one of our mines. And just like build up a little thing, build up a bunch of scaffolding, build up a crane maybe or something. And just make it look neat. But it's gonna take a while. So we need to start with one thing first. And that is I need to remove all these trees and a big portion of this wall if we're gonna build. So let's get into a little bit of a time lapse. So that for you, it's only a couple of seconds. You're probably thinking, Kiwi, you're insane. You just tore a hole in your wall. And yeah, I did. What are you going to do about it? I did it for a reason. And it's going to be a good reason. And it's going to help us out. Because I'm about to place a lot of blocks here. As you can see, this space is pretty big for a tiny little blacksmith area. I didn't mean for it to be this big at first, but eventually it became this big in my test world, and I said, okay, we'll go with this. And so basically what I've done is I've cut out what I need just to kind of build it over here. And I'm hoping I cut out enough room for it. My goal is eventually to have the blacksmith here, maybe have something out here too. I haven't quite thought about it yet, but I know our beacon is there, so I thought it would be fun to do something with this area. But I think what I plan to do, have an entrance here, right? So it'll be a nice little like porchy area. You'll walk in, you'll have like a bunch of stuff around here for smithing, obviously. And then like over here, I'll put like an armor room for all your lovely armors that you make, and maybe have some storage around here, and just have like a whole storage warehouse type deal back here. Just have a lot of storage. I don't know. It just feels right to have like barrels of stuff. So I'll maybe do something over there like that. And it's pretty tall too, so I'll probably add a second floor because I was messing around with the second floor in my test world, and it's something. I don't know if I like it too much, but I'll probably keep the second floor. And what's nice about this is since I'm working in this area, I'm getting more wool. It's a little bit faster than before. It's still not great because I didn't include that many sheep in reality, but it is gonna be nice because I have not been AFKing it. Probably should have if I'm actually gonna sell wool. So it's just gonna been idle there, and I haven't even been loading those chunks, which is my fault, I guess. I probably need to do that more. But since this is all dug out now, let's start some buildings so that we can have fun in a little bit decorating this area. now we have a big building for all this smelting and armoring up we want to do. And it just kind of juts off from the side of our main building here. And it's this nice little collection of buildings. Obviously, it's one main building altogether, but you can see it's like one building here, maybe another there. Technically, this is another one here. We've got a nice big entrance. And then, of course, around the back here, we have one more building that's just kind of jutting out. And of course, we had to add the chimneys, you know, as one does with a smeltery. We have to have chimneys, because, like, chimneys. Chimneys. Because why not? Yeah. I'm gonna have a lot of chimneys in this base whenever it's done. And then also, I added, obviously, some, like, little pipes. I didn't want to add, per se, gears or anything, because it's mainly just supposed to be a smeltery and just, like, a smithing area. So I didn't really add any gears. But I did add quite a bit of pipes. I wanted them to almost look like they were carrying steam around. Because, you know, like, whenever you smelt things, sometimes you can use it to harness the power of heat and boil stuff and get steam, and then you can use steam power. So, like, thoughts? I don't know. Steampunk? Steam power? Sure. So, yeah, I added pipes. And while the outside might be done, the inside is definitely not. I've taken the liberty to add the lights in here, so at least mobs don't spawn. But there's no decoration in here, and it is very much giving empty warehouse vibes. It creeps me out. I don't like it. It's so creepy. Like, if I stand over right here and I just look this way, does not give empty warehouse vibes? Like, that is creepy. I think I would freak out if I was just standing there like that. And same thing with the second floor. It's not done either. I did decide, even though I didn't like it to begin with, to keep it. So I figured I would try and find a way to decorate it better. But I'm keeping it anyway, because otherwise it would just be open like this the whole way through, and I didn't want that. So yeah, it's a little janky. As you can see, it's not supposed to be perfect. I purposely did that. I could have covered the roofs, and I could have done all that. Purposely didn't for a reason, because I wanted it to look like this was very much, not so much thrown together, but like made out of parts of things that people didn't quite have available to them. It was just like, oh, we found some stuff on the side of the road in the junkyard or something. We threw it together. So none of the roofs are covered except for this one, which is mainly just for the purpose of lighting. And that's also why there's a whole bunch of these bits where it's just like jutting out. Some of these are not actually have anything to do with the outside. Some of these bits, it is literally like a double layer wall. You could not just break through this outer wall and get into here. So like some of this is actually purposely done, which I don't know why I decided to do that, but sure, we did it. So it's here now, and while it looks janky, it's fine, because it's supposed to look that way. We even got ourselves some little windows, which is, well, why I did this either. I probably should have dropped this down by like half a slab, because now we have a window at literally floor level. I guess I can just walk out my window if I wanted to. There's some of these also scattered around. There's one over there, there's another one right here. And then, of course, there's plenty of other windows scattered around this place. Lots of natural light at the upper portions and not so much on the lower portions. And then, of course, with our big chimney off to the side, on both the first and second floors, there's a nice little fireplace. This one predominantly being used for smelting, the other one being mainly for a cozy spot. My true purpose behind the second floor isn't to keep in theme with the rest of the smeltery and the armor stations and all that. I want to make this place almost like a break room, just for people to hang out, like have a break from their duties and their job. It's like, come out here and hang out. So as you can see, I have added carpets also around here, because in some of these areas it just felt like it. Like, for example, this will eventually have armor stations. I wanted a carpet that lined all the way up to it. Or like this is going to be a little storage area over here, so I put one here. Same thing up there. I put a carpet up there because it's like the lounge area. I think it'll look cool whenever stuff's in. As you can see, we don't really have much in. There's nothing decorating it other than the outside. I think first thing I need to do, get some ores in here. Now we have ores out the front here for them to smelt. And I've also taken the liberty to put some buttons all over the place, because I felt the floor looked really flat. I know I'm gonna have other stuff in here, just even with that stuff, I feel like it's gonna look flat. So I added buttons to make it look like little rocks scattered about, maybe pieces of metal that have fallen off while they're smelting, while they're forming the tools or the armor that they're making. Just something else be on the floor, so that carpet's not the only thing bumping up the floor. And also, the chimney's now being used, so I put lava and some magma blocks in this bottom layer here, making it look like it's a little lava storage. And on the top layer, we have campfires and some more magma blocks. I wanted to put some stuff up here to make it look like charcoal almost, or like coals that are still hot. So that's what the magma blocks are supposed to be. Obviously lots of smoke going up into our chimney, so I can justify this much smoke coming out of it. But now that we got the chimney running, I think it's about time we hide some of these lights. I want to use predominantly plants, that's why I placed them in the corner in some certain places. These are going to be hidden by something else. That's why they're above like that. But some of these other lights, I need to hide. And we'll do that simply by just placing a bunch of plots and filling those pots with plants. Now all the lights are covered by plants. As you can see, there's a bunch of little potted plants everywhere, all hiding the lights, making sure that we can't see the ugliness. And at least the people who work here will have nice greenery. And also, we got some armor stands covering these ones. This is gonna be like the main kind of showroom for the best armors. It'll be all in here. It'll be like diamonds, some gold, some iron. I don't really want to put netherite because while I'm rich in diamonds, in terms of netherite, I have none. So that's not gonna happen. But we'll at least put diamond, that's for sure. So yeah, we got plants, stands, and storage. Oh yeah, I guess we kind of do need storage. So now there's little armor stand storage over here for more armor, and boxes and stuff like that for more storage. I don't know what they use it for, but boxes and stuff. Maybe they're shipping packages, who knows. Boxes and stuff are just gonna be sitting over here for forever until the end of time. Or at least until the server ends. But since we have boxes and stuff for physical items, well, I guess other stuff can be physical too, but not be in a box. I guess another form of matter, not solid, but liquid. I guess we kind of need some barrels for some like oils, or maybe they're storing molten metal. I don't know why you'd do that, but molten metal, maybe? Oil? Something? I think that's what we're gonna do with this area, is gonna be rows of barrels, and I wanna have a big bucket right here. Big bucket just looking at you, full of lava, maybe some ores in it, who knows? Use your imagination. And now we have our bucket and a bunch of barrels to hold oil and stuff. I made some of them a little bit bigger, and like this one I wanted to make it like it was in use, so obviously someone's cracked this one open and is filling some sort of bucket with oil. It could also be grease used for, I don't know, working with metal, fixing tools, powering tools, and a bunch of other stuff probably. And this one I wanted it to look like someone maybe either accidentally slashed it, or it opened on its own due to pressure, or something happened. Now it's open, now it's dripping on the ground, not being collected. And then these two are both closed and ready to be tapped into. And then of course we got the bucket here that is, it's the shape of a bucket. I'd say it's about the shape of a bucket at least. It's a little janky, but that's fine. It's probably being warped by the hot supply in it. I almost flew to that would have been bad. But yeah, it's probably been warped. So I got lava flowing out into this little vat here. So yeah, we have now lava over there and lava over here. Plenty of spots to smelt with. I think that's this side done. Now it doesn't look like empty warehouse. It looks like full warehouse, I guess. And then I guess we need a little place to actually make the tools and the armor. I do need some supplies for this. I'll be right back. Just need a little bit of supplies. Okay, got the materials. I'm ready to get it done. Oh, well, it looks like the blacksmiths did it for me. They set up a table here and a bunch of little different anvils. Guess that works. I guess now the only thing left to do is get armor on these armor stands and finish the break room. Obviously, for a break room, we have to have some place for them to sit, so I'm giving them a couch and a nice little table to rest coffee on or something. just a place to put their items. But I guess if they want to have something to put on that table, they kind of have to have some place to get food from. Maybe a vending machine? Yeah, like that. That kind of vending machine. Except it's missing something. I think it needs a cookie. Yup, that's a vending machine right there. Nice tall one filled with lots of stuff. Obviously it doesn't do anything, but use your imagination. It does dispense stuff in your imagination. Now, what to do with this space? You know what, I got it. You know, sometimes people don't like their jobs and they just want to have a little bit of fun. So, I'm thinking we put a pool table here. Or maybe a ping pong table. You know what, let's put a ping pong table here. Just like that. Now they have a place to have a little bit of fun while on their break, hanging out up here. And with that, I think this is done. I think this place is completed. I think I've put everything here. So, I guess to make sure, to show that it's working, we should probably put some armor on some of these stands. And now we have armor in. This place is finally done, except it's not done. In the comments, for anyone who's made it this far, please give me some suggestions for what I should trim these armors. So, pretty much all I need is colors galore, trims, whatever trims you want to put on them, and what armor they'd look best on, so that I can hopefully get this place all pretty looking. But with that, I think this place can be left for now. The next episode, we'll have to finish up our greenhouse, that's for sure. I really want to build this, so we'll definitely finish that. But for now, that's all I have. I hope you enjoyed watching me mess around with this blacksmithing area. I'll definitely be adding more to this place in the future. I really want to add like a dock area or something out here, but I don't have time to do that as of this moment. That's not going to happen right now. I also need to figure out what I'm going to do because, of course, our mining area is actually directly below here, so I might do something with that. And also there's that cave over there, so there's lots of things. There's lots of things for me to do. Now, hope everyone's having a great day. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, especially for those armor trims. I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.